I grew up in a low SES background myself, and definitely at a really young age got to see inequalities in education. I realized that being I had abilities to be able to do things that some of my peers in the classroom weren't able to do. I had several experiences that were really transformative and actually making me the man I am today, which I appreciate those experiences, but they weren't afforded to every single student. As I grew older, I knew I had a passion for serving the underserved. I didn't quite know what capacity that would be. I definitely felt led at times to go into ministry and different things like that as well. But during my time in college, I was a psychology and biblical studies major, and during my time in college, I took a multicultural education class, which really changed my life and opened my eyes to the educational inequalities that we see here today in our own backyards. During that time, I got to serve at a reservation school, and also like a how to write colony school, and see just like how different schools operated, and again what disparities there were in the educational qualities that I saw in one school district to another. That brought me into education. I joined forces with a few high performing charter schools, and really had a pleasant experience at a lot of these places, and then found out about IDEA public schools. The difference between IDEA and why I chose IDEA instead of some of the other places that I was currently is really the intentionality around goals. When I look at IDEA, it's a very goal-driven organization, and they have the same goals for all their students. 100% of students going to and through college. They're not on a certain track, or these students can, these students can't. It's very much the same expectation for all of our scholars, and also the high expectations for staff and myself as a principal. And I know during my time as a teacher, while we talked about goals, it was more at the beginning of year, maybe the middle of the year, and always at the end of the year. Do we meet our goals? Do we not meet our goals? As I looked at IDEA and looked at coming to IDEA, I really, that during my interview process, they were talking about my goals and what I accomplished and so I saw the intentionality around goals, and it really inspired me to be like, wow, this is a place where adults are held accountable for doing what they say they're going to do. And for making sure that the needs of students are being met, and that we're focused on those goals, because we know it's not actually the goal itself, but what we become as a school by reaching those goals. So that's really why I'm here at IDEA, and why I continue to stay here and do the transformative work that we do, is because I know that the wonderful goal-oriented organization I work for is really producing the results that they say they're going to produce.